Hi there, stampers and crafters. My name is Tami White from stampwithtami.com, and welcome to my online class. Today we're going to be making the essential Halloween projects, your one-stop shop for making super fun Halloween projects. Today is the day, and I'm popping you right down to show you on the table. It is another fun glow-in-the-dark day. Yeah, it is, because you know I love this. All of the projects that I'm going to be sharing how to make today glow in the dark, making them even more fun. In addition to that, the glow sticks glow as well. So I've got super fun things to share. We've got bubble stuff, we've got lollipops, and I've got glow stick holders, and I've got a little light for your Halloween night, and I made these, and I have a free PDF for you. I will printable for that so you can make those. I'll tell you about that in just a minute. Stay tuned. Also kicking off a brand new series with the Stampin Up Tricks or Treats bundle. So this bundle, and I'm going to pop back down to the table to share because it's pretty awesome. So everything that I made here is made with that, and then I'm going to share even more. Like I have, I think, over 25 different projects to share with you and a ton of different treat boxes. The real star of this bundle is the treat box die, and I'm going to be sharing a bunch of these. I'm going to show how to make the Halloween treats. I'm going to have tutorials for the rest of the projects in the series coming up on my stampwithtami.com blog over the next week. So you're going to want to visit there every day for new tutorials. They take a really long time to do. So I really, if I wanted to get this video out today, I didn't have time to write them all. So they'll be, coming out. I try to do them once a day so that way it's not overwhelming. And it helps you guys because then you guys can make the projects too. This is the stamp set. It's super cute, and we've got little monsters, haunted house, trick or treat, and then there's like little die cut ghosts and candy corns and fun things like that, and the little boo, which I put on some of the boxes. And then in order to get the glow in the dark ghosts and boo and things that I used on the projects, I cut these from the glow in the dark specialty paper. After the glow in the dark last glow in the dark party that I had, the last video with the Them Bones suite, and you want to go back and check that if you haven't seen it. Super fun. This paper did go on back order as soon as it was released. I have been accused of causing that back order because of the extreme popularity, and I was very flattered. I wish that I had that much of a following out there with you guys that I could actually completely sell out a product that quickly. But I'm not going to say that some of the projects that were so stinking cute didn't contribute to that. I'm happy to say it's back. It's super viral, I know, and it wasn't one of those things that I think maybe they weren't expecting it to be quite as viral as it went, so it was just really tough to keep it on the shelves. But as of the time I'm taping this, it's there. There's a link in the video's description to get to the project page, or if you're on YouTube, there's even a link directly to the glow-in-the-dark paper in my online store. Get it while it's there. Because it could sell out again. I can't promise it's going to be there forever. Today is my Stamp It Demonstrator Group's blog hop. And that means that in addition to this video where I'm going to share how to make some Halloween stuff in this class, how to make some cool little projects for Halloween, and I'm going to share a whole bunch of trick or treats projects in this series, there's also a ton of amazing ideas from my Stamp It Demonstrator group. We do this once a month where we have a theme. This month's theme is Halloween. However, there is, on this video, I'm going to have more than Halloween. I'll start with Halloween, but I'm going to share how you can use Halloween things to go beyond Halloween. And in addition to that, there's also fall projects out there too, so you'll see a little bit of everything. So definitely want to pop on over. The link is in this video's description, or go to stampwithtami.com. And you can also enter to win our giveaway there. I always have a free giveaway. I'm live. I tape these classes live. My free classes I tape live. And you can always enter to win. I have different ways to enter. They're always free. This one is a blog comment entry. So you want to pop on over to the blog and drop a comment so you can be entered to win this awesome birthday card organizer kit. And I always appreciate it when you drop a comment here, and I especially want to hear what your favorites from this class are. Now, I told you about the free PDF. So I always have a free PDF with instructions. So the projects I'm going to share today have free instructions at stampwithtami.com. Again, click the link in the video's description. It's so much easier. Or if you're watching this on the big screen, zap that QR code. That'll bring you right there too. But the big thing here is this cute little printable that I made for you guys. And I printed it on Whisper White cardstock, and it's really cute. It says a little light for your Halloween night, and I'm using it on a glow stick project, right? So these are glow stick bracelets. What kid doesn't love them? They're so much fun, right? And this is so easy to make that you can make a ton of these for your coworkers, classroom, teachers. You can make a ton of these just to hand out on Halloween night. Super fun. So I took, and this is, I die cut this from the Scallop Contours die. However, on that PDF, I have measurements if you don't have that die, just to cut a rectangle for this part. And then I'm using the Them Bones Designer Series paper on all of these projects, as I am the glow-in-the-dark paper. So I cut the ghost from the glow-in-the-dark paper, and he glows. And I cut this per the measurements on that PDF for you. I always give you the measurements, and you know, I like to make it easy for you guys to make these projects after. You know, after you see them and you're like, oh, that's super cute. You can use the products that you have on hand, or you know, if you purchase products from my online store, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you, because that keeps me here. That is my full-time job. My full-time job is being able to create fun, cool things with you guys. And in order to continue to do that, your support means the world to me. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you love what you see, so you don't miss out on any of my other classes. I do them once a week. Okay, so I've got 2 circle punches here. I've got 2 inch and 2 3/4 inches. And I've already made a whole bunch of these, so I've already gone through an entire sheet of these. I just think they're the cutest things. I cut the black from the 2 3/8 inch, and I made this sheet to go with a 2 inch circle punch or a 2 inch circle die or something similar to it. If you don't have any circle dies or punches, you can cut them in a rectangle or a square and then just layer it on a square. So there are options here for you if you don't have these products on hand. So I'm just going to punch one out. And that's going to layer. I've already cut the black out from the punch that's a size larger, so it's going to layer on top of that, right? A little light for your Halloween. How stinking cute is that with the glow sticks? I really loved it. I just thought it was such a cute idea. The glow sticks were such a cute idea. So that I'm going to stick on the front. But before I stick those 2 things down, I'm going to punch a hole here so we can stick our glow sticks in. I'm using, this is an old 1/2 inch circle punch that I have. I believe the new die set with the circles, I think it's Reach for the Stars, has a tiny little one in it. You can use anything equivalent, a big hole punch, you can, you know, whatever to punch a hole in there. But that's what I'm using on this one. I wanted it to be a little bit wider than the smaller hole punches because I wanted to put several glow sticks in there. But you know, you could punch it so only one glow stick fit in there. You can totally improvise. So I'm just sticking those through the holes. So that slides right on the glow. You could also use pencils, pens, anything like that. You could even, you know, those candy, you know, like the candy ropes and things like that would probably fit in here too if you wanted to do candy instead of a glow stick. And then I'm going to stick this on with I'm going to pop this one up so that it kind of pops up on top there. So I'm using some dimensionals. And again, if you are popping in, now I know a lot of you, this is live, so you may not have started at the beginning. You may be popping in now. This is a free PDF that I designed for you. You can print it it's on the instruction sheet at stampwithtami.com, and it's a little light for your Halloween night for this little glow stick project. And you can download the instructions and rewind the video to catch the beginning of this. So I'm gonna pop my little glow-in-the-dark ghost on there. I'm going to put him right at the top like that. So he's just kind of floating out. And that is our glow stick project. So I had a whole bunch of those ready to hand out. I might hand these out on Halloween because I just think they're really cute. And I put them in a little jar. Glow sticks you can get pretty much anywhere. You can get them at Walmart or, you know, wherever. Amazon probably has them too. These are the glow stick bracelets that I used. But again, you can use the sticks. You can use anything else to go in there. So that is the first project. The next project we're going to do is Lollipop's because stinking cute, right? Again, I'm using all them them Bones Designer Series paper on the background of all of these. You can improvise and use whatever paper you have on hand. But this paper is super, super cute. I'll back you out of here so you can see some of it. I know that I did a whole episode on the Them Bones Suite. You can check that out on my channel or on my blog. Go to stampwithtami.com and click the videos tab to find any older classes and videos like that one. It's not that old, but I have a slimline glow-in-the-dark card class, One Sheet Wonders, and lots of fun projects with Them Bones. So that's the paper that I'm using just because it's fun. That and the glow-in-the-dark paper. And one thing I'm going to tell you about this glow-in-the-dark paper, and I know I shared this when I did the glow-in-the-dark episode. You may be viewing a piece, like see this piece on the bottom, and it may have like a rectangle shape in it that's not glowing, or it may look like this where the whole sheet isn't glowing. Let me tell you why. The glow-in-the-dark paper, if you're not familiar with this, any glow-in-the-dark, toys and things like that, it's activated by light. So where this piece of glow-in-the-dark paper was underneath, the one on top, so it was completely shaded from the light, it wasn't activated. So only the one on top was activated. If I left this one in the light for a few minutes, it will start to glow. If I leave it in the light, in fact, I'm going to do this just to show you at the end of the episode, if I remember. I'm going to leave it like this, so there's going to be a little mark in here just to show you that. So if you get yours and it's got a mark in it, like it's not glowing, or a whole page like this that are stacked underneath that aren't glowing, that's why. Just leave them in the light and they will automatically come back to life. They need the light to be activated. Go to the light, go to the light. All right. For our lollipops, I'm using that Trick or Treat, Tricks and Treats bundle. Again, I'm using that on all of these. That's the entire series. I'm using some of this is iridescent ribbon. Super cool, right? Super cool. Now, I got the Charms Pops. These are flat lollipops. I got them in this huge bag I got at Walmart of candy that I'm going to be... My intention was to make these projects and then hand the rest of them out on Halloween. But I'm having a little problem because I can't stop eating the candy. I don't know if you guys have this issue or not, but yeah, I'm pretty sure now that they have Halloween stuff out early, that's exactly what they had in mind. They figured that we would be eating the candy and then have to go buy some more. So I'm going to really try not to eat the rest of it. It's not really in my diet. So I pre-cut, these are labels from that Tricks and Treats die set. And I'll go ahead and stamp Trick or Treat on them. The reason why I have two here, I have one in pumpkin pie and one in white. I wasn't sure which, and I haven't done this designer series paper pattern yet for this, and I wasn't sure if I would like the pumpkin pie on it or if I would rather have a contrast like the white. So I figured I'll do them both and you guys can decide. What do you guys say to that? I like it when you help me out. So I've pre-cut these again. The dimensions are on that free PDF. And then I took in the die set, there's this edgelet. You're going to see this used on a lot of the projects I show you at the end. This edgelet is really fun. So I just cut the edge with the edgelet. And then I'm just going to layer the designer series paper on top. And I'm going to use some Seal Plus for this. I want to use something just a little bit more heavy duty. And I actually put it right on the lollipop. Oh, I thought I did. There we go. All right. So a little on the front, little on the back. And I felt that just gave it that little extra something. And then I'll put the lollipop right in the middle. Just to give it that little extra something to hold it together. And then I'm taking some of that really pretty iridescent ribbon that is available in my online store with the rest of these supplies. The candy is at Walmart. Everything else you can get in my online store on this project. And I just tied that around the front for a little bow. Just trim. Bing, boom. Okay, so now I want to see which one I like. I thought I would like I do like the orange. Okay, you guys, what do you think? Pumpkin pie or white? Nah, I definitely like the pumpkin pie. Yeah, I see you guys agree. Okay. All right. That's what we're going with. That's what we're going with. So just putting some dimensionals to pop that up on there. And then, of course, we're going to pop our little glow-in-the-dark ghost on there. And that's it. So easy to make a whole bunch of these. It's really easy to make them in bulk. As you can see, I've got like a whole fistful here. Again, great for the classroom. You can see all the different, I don't know, which colors do you guys like? I mean, I made these all with scraps. Just one of those great things that you can make with the scraps of your designer series paper, because, you know, I love using up those scraps because, you know, we hoard them, right? Because you know you're going to find a cool project like this that uses them. All right, so those are the lollipops. And then the last one to shoot for the class. Now, stay tuned because I have 20 more plus projects to share for this series. So we're not quite done after this class, is the bubble stuff. So fun. All right, so I put the boo, one I put a little ghost. I got these glow-in-the-dark spiders at Michael's. And I got the bubbles at Michael's too. Their little Halloween colored bubbles. Who doesn't love bubbles? Gotta love the bubbles. All right, so, and again, glow in the dark paper, so those glow. So this is like 1 by 4 inch. Again, using up those paper scraps. And I took the stronger adhesive for this part. So I'm gonna take the Seal Plus. And I just legit stuck it to the back and just wrapped it right around the bottle. Kind of like private, you know, branding labels there. And then stuck a ghost on there, a little glow-in-the-dark ghost or a boo. The boos, I cut that with the adhesive sheet on the back, so it made it sticker, so it made it just easy to stick on there. But the ghosts I popped up with a little dimensional, and then I used the black and cream ribbon around the top, and that kind of helped that little bubble wand stay on there. And that's it. That's all. I mean, super easy. Again, you can make a whole ton of these for the classroom or for all your coworkers. Make them for, you know, if you're a nurse, make them for all the patients. You know what I'm saying? There's so many fun ways that you can use these. And again, all the measurements are on the blog for all of these, as well as written instructions for you. So here's all the different little colors that I did and all the different designs, and this is all done with the Tricks and Treats bundle. So the stamps and the dies there, as well as the lollipops, and of course the glow-in-the-dark sticks. All right, so that's the beginning of the episode. Now let's jump into what else can we make with this Tricks or Treats. So I was playing with this the past couple of days, and I was like, well, it really has some fun uses, but what can we do with it? This I previously shared last month. This was my August Paper Pumpkin alternate project. It's a frosted window. Sorry, I got my little notes on the inside there. It's a frosted window bag. See, it's got a little vellum on there, and then a matching card. I have instructions for this. They're linked on the projects page so that you could make them, and you can improvise if you didn't have that paper pumpkin to make the lily pad flower. I think it's a lotus flower. But really, really fun projects with that die. That box die is honestly like the star of the show. So going into maybe something that isn't a box die, I made some haunted house cards because they're fun, right? I've got a little haunted house on the hill. This one's like a little window. It's almost like a little diorama inside. And then this one I paired with the Grove die to put it in the woods. And you see that foil. I love this foil. You're going to see that again in a minute as well. So those are some cards. Then I took, those little monster character dies, and I paired them with the box die and made little monster treat bags with the candy. Put a little candy in there, and I've got, Frankenstein, put some Google eyes on him, and then some ghosts, and then Dracula. And then, but wait, there's more. So we've done cards, and we've done boxes, and we've done treats. Now we have cards and boxes. So these I made with vellum. This vellum is called the Vellum Basics. And so I used that same edgelet die to cut the top here. I squeezed it to make it a gusseted bag. And then put some, this is my problem, okay? These peanut butter kisses, this bag was full when I first sat down to do this video. I have been eating these things. Oh my gosh, like the bag's gotta go. I can't buy anymore. I can't stop eating them. I used the holographic paper for the ghosts on this one. And then when you open it, it's vellum on the front, right? It's got a frosted, almost like a frosted window look. Now I'm gonna just share this with you. The vellum, what I did was I cut the box. So the box, you cut twice for 2 pieces, right? So I cut it from the vellum and assembled the box. But then there's a candy corn die, right? So you put together these 3 pieces. That's another thing I have a problem eating all of is the candy corns. And when you put them together, you get a candy corn. So then I have little candy corns and the ghosts and super cute. So that's how I did the frosted vellum projects. Again, tutorials will come. I will have them on the blog this week. Oh, see, they fell out. They fell out. I've got to eat them. Do you guys feel the same way? If they fell out, I have to eat them. I promise I won't do it on the show. I'm going to really try hard not to eat them on the video. All right, so I promised you that foil would come back. Oh, behave, Mr. Box. That foil would come back. So this is Granny Apple Green and Melon Mambo foil. It came out in the new holiday catalog. And I paired that box die with the Sending Cheer bundle. So there's a die. In fact, I put it up here so you guys can see it. Let me see. There we go. So that's the foil and the foil and the bundle that I used on the next couple of projects that I'm going to share with you guys. So it's super, like the foil is super cool. So, you know, I've got little tags on here for the gift. But, so you're wondering, right? You're seeing this embossed. How cool is that? That's just going to be stunning when you give those to people, right? So I cut the box. Again, you want 2, right? So I cut, this one is from the Melon Mambo foil. And the embossing came from the Christmas Tidings folder, which I feel like matches because it's got a little gingerbread man on there. I feel like it matches the stamp set really well. So that, I just embossed the background after I cut it, and that's what gave it that awesome metallic, it just looks like metal. So again, that's red and green foil, the Sending Cheer bundle, and then the Christmas Tidings folder. All right, next up on our list, we've got, so, didn't I tell you it didn't have to be Halloween, but this one is. Okay, now this project I cased, and this one is cased from Melinda Hart. Oh my gosh, I can't, I did go a little bit different than outside her box. Get it outside the box. This one is Halloween. What? Oh my gosh, I can't stand it. And he glows in the dark, although he's been cooped up. Remember how I told you if it's in the light, you know, it'll glow if it's not. So he's been cooped up. You have to leave him open so that he glows all the way up to his head. But I put magnets on this one. Even the boo glow on the top glows. So I'll do a little short video this week on how I did this one. I did do it a little bit different than hers, but I was inspired by her, and I used some magnets to hold his wings. You hear it? Hear them? Click clop. So adorable, right? This one is probably my favorite of the boxes, but there's so many adorable ones. I think you're gonna have a hard time choosing. Don't forget to drop a comment and tell me which one you love the best. So that's Dracula. All right, going back into Christmas now, or holidays. It doesn't have to be Christmas, just holiday season. I put together some character boxes. So I've got little Santa suit here, and I've got the Jolly Elf. And with this one, I used the Sending Cheer bundle again for the little add-on pieces here. So it is the die from the Tricks and Treats, taking it away from Halloween and moving it into the holidays, right? But then I took the dies from the Sending Cheer bundle and made the little elf hat, made the little Santa hat. And then we've got some holly in there, and I used the Crafting for You for the bundles for the snowman for his little pieces there. Right? So cute. And so many uses for this die. This die, the Tricks and Treat bundle, but the box die especially is just bang, out of this world. All right. Last one. Last one for now. Can you believe why we went through so many projects just now? I did so quickly. But again, I promise that they will be I'll be on the blog this week. Oops, that's upside down. There we go. And this one is the same on both sides. So the One Horse Open Sleigh Designer Series paper. I did a whole class on this, but it's phenomenal, right? Do you love it? It's in the online exclusives. And it came out a couple of months ago, and it is just super fun. I took the Designer Series paper, and I cut it and made boxes out of it. So these are each little boxes made, let me show you, from the Designer Series paper, for example. So I took this piece of Designer Series paper and cut it to make this little box. And then for this one, right? So, and these are so quick and easy to make. And the boxes are a great size. I love this. This one's my favorite design, I think, in the pack of paper, that little A-frame chalet. And then just this one actually wouldn't even have to be holidays. You could use the blue for anything. And the deer. So this is One Horse Open Sleigh Designer Series paper along with the Tricks and Treat bundle box. So like that little deer, right? Okay, so with that, that is my class for today. I hope that you have enjoyed this entire series. And again, instructions for all of these will be coming up on my blog. Speaking of my blog and my things coming up on my blog. So Monday's my birthday. Just throwing that out there. And I've got presents for you because September is also my 20th anniversary with Stampin' Up as a Stampin' Up demonstrator. I can't even believe that myself. So I have a huge sale. It's going to be a flash sale coming on Monday. I will announce it tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. You're not going to want to miss this. It's just going to be a quick flash sale just to celebrate, it'll be my birthday present to you. And an anniversary present. And also, I just want to share this month's paper pumpkin kit because it's flipping adorable. Absolutely love it. Home for the holidays and super cute little things in here. Don't forget my Stamp It Demonstrator Group's blog hop. If you popped in later, may not have heard about that, but there's a link in the video's description, or go to stampwithtami.com or zap that QR code if you're watching on the big screen. And you can hop on over to the blog hop and see all kinds of, even more than what I just shared, of fall and Halloween projects from my Stamp It Demonstrator group. All of the products that I used today, with the exception of the candy and the spider rings and the glow sticks, you can purchase in my online store. And the things that aren't available in my online store, I told you where I got them on the blog too, and on the instruction sheet. So it'll make it easy for you to find them if you want to make them again. And then just don't forget to pop on over and download that free printable that I made for you guys. All right, I hope that you have absolutely loved this as much as I loved making them. I honestly had to force myself to stop making projects with this bundle. This is the Tricks and Treats. Oops, I guess you can't see it. It's a Tricks and Treats bundle back there. It is an amazing set. I highly recommend checking it out, but I know you can improvise a lot of these, but that box die is just to die for. Get it? Ba-dum-bum. All right, thanks so much for joining me today. Don't forget to drop a comment, hit that subscribe button, and I will look forward to seeing you on my class next week.